After the death of Francisco Camilo Orantier, his fortune and estate was left to his heir, 18-year-old Adelaida. After living a lifetime of solitude, Adelaida was brutally murdered in her sleep. But hear how some eyewitnesses believe Adelaida's spirit still resides in the mansion, as this Paranormal TV Truth Be Told story concludes. Visions that are reported in the Orantier mansion are always described as a young woman in a white dress, one that could be a wedding dress. She's been spotted in many parts of the huge house. Often, she's seen carrying a candelabra of lighted white candles. One night, a local photographer was able to snap an amazing photo in the house. He described seeing a woman in a white dress walk by carrying a candelabra. In the photo, you can plainly see the trail of the candles, and in the center is the faint outline of a woman. Several other people have had first-hand experiences with the Orantier ghost.
En una ocasión venía yo caminando por la calle que está frente al alto de los Orantier.
One time I was walking along the street down by the Orantier house. All of a sudden I glanced over and I saw a woman on the balcony. I recognized her. It was Adelaida Orantier.
Yo sabía que esa era la única casa donde vivía.
I knew it was her. I knew her personally all my life. There she stood, looking exactly as she did as a young girl, in a long, flowing white gown.
Pues yo sabía perfectamente bien que ella ya había muerto.
But I knew perfectly well that she was dead. I'd been at her funeral 65 years ago, and now I was seeing her exactly as she looked when she was a young woman. I got very scared. I looked again, and to my disbelief, this time, she went down and disappeared until I was staring at an empty balcony. Then I became terribly frightened, and I ran home.
Y tuve que hacerlo porque los nervios me agarraron y tuve que correr.
I was so nervous, I had to run.
Another El Fuerte man still vividly remembers the encounter with the Orantier ghost more than 30 years ago.
When I was a young man, I used to work in this house, sweeping the floor and taking care of some rooms in this house because it's a large and big house. And when I was doing my work, I heard a noise behind me. When I saw to see what was happening, then I saw suddenly a woman with a white dress walking from room to another room, and she disappeared into the wall. And I was very afraid. And I go very nervous outside of the house, running away because I really was very afraid. And then now the house is empty because the people doesn't want to go and rent or whatever. It's very, very strange.